Welcome back to the channel. This is going to be an epic video. We're going to talk about whether you can make 1000x with Chaingpt and Chaingpt pad projects on, of course, the Launchpad. Now, this is an important video because at the start of any bull cycle, you want to make sure you're positioned in the right projects, and we're going to get into that in this video, and we'll talk about the potential of Chaingpt and obviously coins on that Launchpad. Now, before we get into the video, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and as always, click the bell notification icon so you can stay up to date with all my recent videos. Remember, guys, nothing that you see in this video is financial advice, so always make sure to do your own independent research. And with that being said, pause the video, click the link in my description, and join the free Telegram group so you can stay up to date with all my recent updates, news updates, technical updates, and much, much more. And remember, it's free to join the Telegram group, and it's free to like, comment, and subscribe. Now, let's get straight into the video. Now, out of all the projects that we've reviewed over the past few years, this is probably one of the best websites that we've had the pleasure of reviewing, and we're going to get straight into that Launchpad shortly, talk about what it's about, how you can get yourself positioned in some of these projects and more, and why Launchpads are so effective for finding the next 100x, the next 1000x gems and more. But firstly, let's talk about Chaingpt itself. Is this a good project? Now, as you can see, had a fantastic start, sold off. Now, funnily enough, we saw Chaingpt rally in alignment with the entire market in October. As you know, many projects found their bottom last October. Chaingpt is no different, currently up 480% since that low. So far for the year, this project is currently up just under 50%, so doing quite well in comparison to the overall market. And the beauty of this all is this is a micro cap project. The market cap is currently 78 million. The rank is 406. Right, there's only 38% of the coins currently in circulation, so it's important to note that is a max supply of 1 billion tokens, right? So again, this will factor in to the overall market cap as well. But with that being said, this is a project that has a lot of room to grow, and as you know, the AI narrative is likely to be very strong this cycle, which is why we've positioned ourselves in very key AI projects in our CC Premium channel, right? And we're gonna, again, if you want to learn more about that in depth, click the link below and join our CC Premium group, right? We achieved over 6,000% at the start of last January on our AI gems alone, right? But let's talk about the potential here. Now, this project alone, as I just said, does have one of the best websites that we've seen. I would say to everyone to go through the website. This project is actually picking up momentum. It has just under 600,000 Twitter followers, right? And this project only, joined Twitter in October 2022. It looks like October is a special date for Chaingpt. Now, let's just get straight into the Launchpad, and obviously I will summarize what I think of Chaingpt as well. But what is this particular Launchpad? Now, welcome to the future of Web3. Now, this is where you can stake. I'll probably talk about staking in another video and how it relates to actually the Launchpad itself. But when we look at the Launchpad even, welcome to the future of Web3. Sophisticated, balanced, secure. Enabling the future of Web3. Chaingpt Pad is the decentralized fundraising platform incubating and launching the next generation of GameFi, AI, etc., etc., etc. Now, a lot of people don't know this, but IDOs, ICOs, Launchpads, this is where a lot of people do find the next 100x plays, the next 1000x plays. I actually think they're more effective in bull cycles rather than bear cycles. We would have seen this with projects that launched and essentially crashed pretty much straight away. So you do have to know what you're doing here. But based on the track record, and even here you can see the all-time high average ROI is 11.2x, right? And this is obviously, as it stands, we haven't even spoken about what this will look like in a bull cycle. Also free giveaways, right? And so much more. Now, IDO projects, as I just said, are some of the best to tap into if you're trying to hit home runs. Now, I will say to you, to make it completely transparent, and also, go by what we've seen in the last cycle, a lot of the projects will fail. Right? A lot of the projects will fail. It's no different than any other VC or, venture capital deal or anything like that. The majority fail. However, this is where you can find your unicorn. This is where you can find your home runs. The idea for launch pads and these kinds of plays is for that winner to eliminate and dwarf all the losses. So the best way to navigate this, and again, to answer the question, can we find 1000x on a Chaingpt launchpad? I believe that is the case. And again, I'm going to tap into why in more detail. This is just a warm-up vid. If you like what you're hearing, make sure you subscribe now, make sure you join the Telegram, and make sure you join CC Premium, because I'm going to do a major update in there, and we're going to talk about our positions, we're going to talk about products that we can get in on, etc., right? But this is how you make the big bucks, right? This is how you make the big bucks. And as you can see, when I click on it, you can see the list view, calendar view. You can go through projects. You can see the giveaways. You can see the type of, the type of projects that are on here, etc. These are just some of the projects. And again, we can get into more depth on the actual projects as well. You can see this particular one ended recently, etc. But there's a lot to discuss. There's a lot to talk about when it comes to individual projects. Now, as I just said, it is extremely high risk. Don't get me wrong. There's a lot of money to be made, but they are high risk, and you have to know what you're doing. But as it relates to Chaingpt alone, I think there's a real opportunity with this project as well. And some of the solutions is Chaingpt chat box, AI NFT generator, AI generated news. It's so much more, and Chaingpt pad, as we just mentioned. But tapping into the AI narrative in this cycle, I think, is definitely a smart play. It's widely available on many different platforms. It is picking up momentum, so your entry does have to be on point depending on what you're trying to achieve. But again, I guess we can discuss this along this Chaingpt journey. And the reason why I wanted to make this publicly and not just give it to my CC Premium members just yet, because I want you to know the type of things that we will be doing with this project. So not only tapping into Chaingpt and getting some awesome entries in on, but we're also going to be looking at the projects on the launch pads. We're going to be looking at some of these IDOs. We're going to be looking at, again, what is likely to be the next 1000x, what is likely to be the next 100x, and entries and exits, and much more. But with that being said, if you're interested in learning more about this in more depth, it would be a good time to join our exclusive Telegram channel. This is where we give our in-depth analysis, our in-depth calls. We've recently given out 3 projects just this week. We also called the best performing coin in that group in 2023, and that was Bonk token. We achieved, the token went up 13,000%. It was the best performer in the market. We also called Solana under $12, and as I said earlier in this video, we actually called 4 AI gems and achieved over 6,000% in the first month of January 2023. So if you're interested in this, you know what to do. Like, comment, and subscribe. Join the Telegram group below, and make sure you join CC Premium. The link is in the description, and Crypto Crew Premium is where you'll get access to our exclusive Telegram group. And as I mentioned at the start of this cycle, it's best to find these 100x and 1000x gems. Until the next update, seize the day.